Hey y'all, I'm gonna do a quick tutorial of how you would skin the back. For me, I just use this contact paper. This is really great because it's such a busy pattern that if you make any screw ups, you can't see them. But I also wanted to tell y'all real quick, I don't really keep the phone out of the case anymore because ever since I got this $7 case, I really like using it. It helps me to be able to hold the phone. And I thought for $7 you had to sacrifice the NFC, but it turns out that you don't because this fits inside of the case and you don't have to take it off. So that's kind of neat. Just wanted to make that point. But anyway, let's see if I can get this peeled off because I tried earlier and it took me 1,000 tries until I had to pause the tape. Okay, so what you would do is you just peel off the piece that you cut and okay, and you would just that's a bad example. Just put it down like so. Okay. And then you just smooth it out. Okay. Smooth. Get rid of any bumps. There's a bump there. What's that? Okay, that's the speaker grill. But once you get the bumps out, it only takes a second or so to smooth it. Okay. Then you take your razor. And what I would do is get rid of all this excess because it's just a pain. Okay. And you just would start cutting. And you don't even have to press because if your blade is really sharp, it's going to just come right off. And it kind of magically just goes around. Okay. Let me get this all off first because it's kind of hard to hold. There you go. Alright, so now you just fold and press. And once you get a good grip there, you just kind of trim it like that. See? And if you press with the right amount of pressure, and I would suggest using this blade because this is so lightweight that it doesn't feel dangerous. Like when I'm using a straight edge or that X-Acto knife, I feel like, uh-oh, I better pay attention to what I'm doing. But this doesn't feel too... So you're just gonna kind of... And when you don't feel any give, you don't cut. You just kind of keep putting your blade there until you feel it slide. Okay. Come on now. And once it slides, you see how it just kind of goes by itself. And mind you, this is so much easier when you're not trying to stay in camera range. Because once I could bring it a little bit closer to my eyeball, I can kind of see better what I'm doing. But I'm just trying to give you all the gist of it. Okay, so you would do like that. And then when you get to the little grooves, you just kind of take your blade and go in the groove. And it will take the piece out. And then lastly, you want to do this right here. And what you can do with that is you just poke it. And once you poked it, you can kind of just go around on the inside. And then you just poke your finger through it a little bit to get the pieces, any rough edges around it. Okay, and the same would be true of the little one. You just poke it. And then you would just poke it through, and poke on the other end. And that would just about do it. And then for the speaker grill, you're going to go on this side and you're going to make your slices like that. Okay, and then maybe a cut. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just doing a little sloppy now because I'm just trying to show y'all how to do it. But there's your little speaker grill. So that's it. If you want to try it, it's really simple. Like I said, the roll's about $5, and if you don't like it, peel it off. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. If you leave it on too long, you're going to get some gummy residue on the back. So then you would just probably have to take some nail polish remover or something and wipe it off. But if you peel it off pretty quick after you do it and you don't like it, it just shouldn't leave any residue. So that's it. If y'all have any questions, feel free. Thanks. Bye, y'all. Hey y'all, it occurred to me when I was reviewing the other video to see if I get everything in camera angle that I didn't show you how it looked when it was completely done. I did a couple of last minute shavings and I cut the speaker and I trimmed the little knobbies off of there, so it looks pretty perfect. And I figured I'd give you a final shot of how it looks on the phone. So let's do that. Oh, do we have enough snaps on this thing? Hold on. Hang on. It's flat for some reason. I guess there's a trick to what part you press, but anyway. There you go. So, I think it came out pretty good. Hope yours came out as well and that you still have all 10 fingers. Thanks, y'all. Bye.